Hello and welcome back everyone to Black Culture's Premium Cigars and Spirits channel. Alright folks, today I'm outside with the Oliva 135th Aniversaro Serie V Real Edition cigar. This is a 5.5 by 54 cigar. It's heavily tapered at the beginning, and as you can see, it's somewhat up as a round top, almost like a reverse bowling pin, if you will. But that being said, let's get into it. Off of the cold draw, I'm getting a sweet maple-ish, somewhat kind of, even I would say honey off of the cold draw. Off of the foot, I'm getting mild cedar and earthy, like an earthy smell. Not traditional, but like hay, but somewhat like a wet hay, if you will. So, since it's tapered, I'm gonna see how this go. I may wait to get to the halfway point before I do the flavor profile, but other than that, let's get going. Alright, folks. Okay, folks, I decided to smoke the taper and use that as the first third of the cigar. As you can see, the burn is slightly off, but I believe it's going to correct itself further as it goes along. That being said, the wrapper itself is a dark Ecuador Habano, and the tobacco in this is Nicaraguan, and it's several. They didn't list, but I'm willing to bet some of it is heavily aged, because as far as the retro hell goes, it's extremely smooth. There's no pepper, there's no nothing. It's more just a smooth, and if you had to give it something, I would say a light hay. That's about it. As far as on the palate, you're going to get a lot of roasted nuts, no diddy, and a smooth transition into what I would say is a little bit more of a flavorful cedar and earthiness. It's not particularly heavy on either or, but it touches on both. Alright folks, that being said about the first third, I'm going to go ahead and get to the halfway point, and since the cigar itself is opening up with the taper, I'll let you know if there's a flavor profile change. Alright then. We have now made the halfway point. As you can see, the cigar decided it was going to grow a shag. I guess it's in for that kind of lifestyle. Well, that being said, my wife came out and she was like, you know that cigar smell like roasted coffee? So folks, I guess that's what I'm getting off of this flavor, because I said I don't know what it is earlier. There's a little bit different flavor coming off on the palate, so I would definitely say it's roasted coffee. Unfortunately, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I had no clue until she brought it to my attention. So I'm still getting that roasted coffee, a little bit of nut on the palate that lingers over, and the retro hell remains completely smooth, like I said, with that light cedar, light earth thing going for it. Now, that being said, I also had a question come to me on one of my platforms, if I'm correct, is Threads. Someone said, how am I storing these cigars? Well, I have a New Air CC300H. The H stands for heat. And basically, since I have Cuban cigars in there, and they don't like good high temperatures, because unlike a lot of the modern world places, they are still strictly old school. So if you spike over 70 degrees and 70% humidity, you may discover your Cuban cigar has a cigar beetle in it. So I keep mine set at 61 degrees at 65% humidity. year round. And that keeps all of my cigars burning good, just like this one. And as my saying goes, if I wanted to use this cigar as a straw, I could. That's how open the flow is. So, I will see y'all at the final third, and if there's a flavor profile change, I'll let you know. Now we are down to that final third. As you can see, the burn is razor sharp now, and there was a flavor profile change. The smoke became a little bit more thicker and heavier on the palate. Now I say you're getting like a cayenne pepper kick. It's not strong, but it definitely lingers on the palate. The retrohale now has a kick of black pepper. Other than that, a nice smooth cigar. So this I would definitely give a medium strength cigar. Not full, but it's definitely a decent medium cigar. Now, other than that, I did get one more question, but it was from a smart aleck friend. He was like, do you ever say what size the cigars are? Yes, I do, and I also put it in the titles. He was cracking basically on my hands because I could make a 50 ring gauge cigar look like a Corona. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on a secret. I am 6'5", and yes, I got big hands. And also people said, what do you look like? How come you only show the cigars? Well, everybody puts their mugs on the camera. Me, I said it's about the cigars and the spirit, so you don't need to see my mug. And for you old school people who used to watch BET back in the day when it started, like I said, I'm on that Alvin Jones tip. I think I'll remain unseen for a while. But to quelch some of the curiosity, I did add a picture to the moving slideshow that I put out for this. So definitely go ahead if you want to know what I look like. My picture's in it. That being said, I am done. There will be no more, and messing with you, there will be more videos and that, but I'm done with this one. So that being said, everybody out there stay smoky and keep enjoying those cigars.